Hello everybody, welcome back to another part of Super Sami Roll Vera's story. Last time we finished off Desert World, I had to re-go through Tower Chaos too. That didn't save for me. Everything else did. So if the time's different, that's why. Anyway, we're going on to World 3. Well, I was gonna say this is around where I started not having a great time with the game, but honestly, that was like the middle of World 2. But since I can break things, this should be a lot easier. Now, in fact, I wonder if that's what the purpose of that giant island was. But then again, don't you just want to skip over there? Because that'd be way faster. Like, the owl's just over there. This is way faster. That island is just pure pointless then. But I didn't really... Oh... Phosix exists. Yes. Dude, wasn't this the beginning of the stage? Pretty sure I'm not crazy. It is. I barely got any time, like, because like they changed the level design. I was going backwards for one. I'm sure I could make that glide some speed, but without it, it's not happening. Actually, the wind is perfect. Ha! But you didn't think that game would be used against you, did you, game? Then again, maybe you did. Let's go. On the ridge. I just noticed the pun. Mount on a ridge. It's good. If you still don't get it, try saying it out loud a couple times. Okay, this is feeling not familiar at all. This part feels vaguely familiar. I do remember climbing some blocks. I don't think it was this formation. Mind you, the fact that the level's mirrored is still screwing my head. I have to keep remembering to hit those. It's worth my time. Why is there so many penguins? Well, I guess that's why they're endangered. Actually, they're not endangered anymore, are they? Pretty sure they're vulnerable now. But, point stands! Some points! Okay. The owl's over there, which I'm sure I can just glide to. Oh yeah, you're even supposed to. There's a line of coins over there. You're not supposed to glide from here. I was, but I'm sure they know. There was like a lift or something before, because like the lift seemed to have been completely removed. That's the fourth one. The signs of gold now. Okay, I remember this stage very vividly. I don't actually think the mirror mode's gonna make a difference here. Also, there was the golden owl here the first time. Like, I remember that specifically. This is like purely after stage stuff. We got rid of all those blocks. It'll be tricky. Okay, I got it. They also changed the time. This had 60 seconds before. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Oh. Meet again. It's the first level I'd say is genuinely difficult so far, and it's not even for the reasons I expected. Spring. Nope. Who's the hitting that Spring just the right amount of height and speed is really difficult. I don't worry about raspberries anymore. I just want to mention it again. Considered, I could have just been doing that from the beginning. Oh well. And go. Blocks. Don't. Okay. I'm not sure what the point of that block is this time. Is it just supposed to say that, hey, it's that same block? Because in Sami's version, it was to get the raspberry on. But there's no raspberry, so it's just there. If I can still stay here for a minute and get the golden apple. It's still moving. Oh, it is going up again. See here. Glad I checked. That's nice, but I still need to do the regular exit. That last attempt took me so long. I think I had to clear the stage. I'm gonna jump by this route instead. This was. It's still a little weird, but I got it. Ish seconds behind what I was last time. It's fine. So many coins here, it doesn't matter. I'll just stay on this block until it starts rising and then jump off that way. Since I do know for a fact that it rises now. So nice. Looks like it should have been part of the base moveset. Sorry, I'll let it go, I swear. It's just... What? It was right there! They had it! Start rising, yeah, okay. I just considered I probably could have just done a stomp glide and that would have given me enough height, but it's fine, let's go. Tommy's on the road. This is where the balloons got their debut with Sami, I think, right? Well, quote-unquote debut. I mean, like, technically they showed up in, like, the second level for him. Yeah, the speed ring didn't work. Let's try again. Sure, this is a stage you could very easily break, but just can't see in front of my face. There's no to miss. And I don't have to bounce off all the individual balloons anymore, because that would be a waste of time. Well, I could have gone straight to the end there if I wanted to, but yeah, I'll keep going. I'll do some of the level. Some of it. Not all. The boots are so much better of Vera. Oh my gosh. I'm actually enjoying the game in the part I didn't like. It's almost like it was built for her, not for Sami. What gives? This doesn't feel right. I remember, this is the level that had the stupid spot for the raspberry. Also, the video ran at like 2 frames a second, because OBS is dumb. I'm not sure if there's any crazy skips I can really do with Vera compared to Sami. If anything, Sami probably had the upper hand here because the tongue is a bit easier to exploit for climbing walls. There's a reason you haven't really seen me doing that. Can you? I mean, sure, I'm doing it now, but it's tricky. No! That spike ball cost me. I wasn't gonna get back up in time. Speed. Missed the shot. If only for the reason of being able to give Vera silly outfits like you could have Sami. Spent too long mangling my way up. Let's climb. Nope, nope, no. Okay, go. I've made it this time. So, away. It won't save that much time. Made that. The blow just cost me. I theoretically could have made it if I had more time, but I was down on that 5 seconds, like, nah, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna try skipping the wall this time. I'm gonna try playing Devantide. I'm just curious if I get more coins that way. You'd assume the answer is yes, but this game has a habit to be mean, so I don't know. I mean, it actually wasn't until I got to that final ring. Even then, I mean, I answered that pipe at 8 seconds last time, so... I mean... It really didn't. That puzzle took way too long to survive. Especially because I got it so fast the first time. Stun, I swear. Doesn't matter which character it is, it's always obnoxious. This final advertisement, if it's worth it going, like, probably not. But it might be worth going up to that cloud. I don't feel like it is, but I had to try it. It definitely isn't. I should have just gone straight to the pipe. Time. Oh, I got that really clean this time. Okay. I have a chance again. Can you just blow the hot air already? Pressure of Doom again. And another pipe, which led to another checkpoint if I recall correctly, but checkpoints no longer exist, so... This is how it was for Sami as well. Okay, I'm close to the end. I see the owl. Hitting a step way to hit. Got it! Stage clear. So glad rankings don't exist anymore. Let's go. Rossi Tower Ascent. Ah yes, this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cheese this one. I probably won't. It's hard enough cheesing a Sami, but there I'd only ever really be able to cheese it if it wasn't with the main wall. Coins, good. Pretty sure that snowball just phased out of existence, but you know, that's fine. So there was some weird shenanigan I did to skip this part with Sami. I think I'd do something with that snowball back there, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Got it first try. much easier. What gives? Right, Russian bumps. Well, so much for being so much easier. There was gold now here, wasn't there? Oh yeah, there's a gold now here. Seems like it's all the same levels. Shame I can't even find that old playlist. Because I have a... how do I describe this? I've essentially recreated the problem I had with the TAC games way back when, where this game is so obscure that my covering it has completely overshadowed the Google results. So if I try to look up Super Saiyan World Gold Owl of any sort, it just shows my videos. Wait, but they expect you to launch off that? Like, there's a trail of coins. Yeah, this... Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a trail of coins there. That's not an exploit. That's a feature. They really probably shouldn't have put that trail of coins there, because they took what would have been a really difficult level and made it one of the easiest in the game so far. But I can't let it go yet. I need the secret exit. Was 2 owls, right? I keep assuming, but I don't actually know that. Also, there's no reason to stay there. Oh yeah, there's 2. Just doing it for the time back. For... Just have to turn around as soon as I get up there. It's not hard. The hard part is the lack of time. It's up here. Uh-oh. How do you get up that high? As Sami, I'm pretty sure there was one of those tongue grab things you would go around. Obviously, Vera can't use those, so there's something else. What's the gimmick? I don't see it. Oh no. I'm sure somebody's screaming at their phone, monitor, etc. or whatever right now. Yes, I do see the spring up there. The problem is I can't even reach the spring. I'm gonna grab these coins so I have some time to figure this out. That backfired. Although I do think it would give me more time. Keep forgetting to glide into it. It's not natural. There's no ground slide or glide or other form of iding. The 18 seconds, that gives me enough time to screw around a little bit. It really doesn't. I can't even really bounce off that. That was like my one idea. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I need to figure this out. I figured it out. It is not what you would think. This is the kind of stupid thing that I would try to pull for a shortcut. But I'm pretty sure this is the intended method. So, I'm gonna go through the stage as intended for a bit. Wait for the other one to come back. To be fair, this is still less stupid than what my original idea was. And then wait for this spring to come over. And then we're gonna glide at it. Because this... it didn't work, but yeah, like, that is the method. It's like, when you glide on it properly, like, that thing sends you flying. It's weird, it is dumb, and I love it. That's kind of dumb stuff I love in games. Like, my original idea was go off the spring just before the owl. Like, I was trying for a really long time to make that work. Yeah, there, it works this time. Like, you can definitely make that. There you go. That's how you do it. Secret exit. Let's go. Don't fall behind. Oh yeah, this was the auto-scroller. It's only 20 seconds now. Oh, snap. Yeah, once again they reduced the starting time. And there's a secret owl here too, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is, so it's two in a row. No. Okay, made it. I hope you all forgive me if I don't show me getting the golden owl if it ends up being there, because it's the same thing. It's literally just go slightly further in the level. Uh-oh. Other level I really wish I could see in front of me, because I'm sure this would be trivial to skip across. But I just can't see what's ahead of me, and I don't have the level design memorized well enough to say like, oh yeah, for sure you could do this. Ooh. Okay, this is the round where I got knocked off last time. That's where the raspberry was. It's tempting to grab those, but unless I feel like I'm super pinched for time, I don't think it's worth the risk. I do actually feel super pinched. Yeah, that was pinchy, alright. This is... I have time, but there's not a lot of coins around. Until now. Now there's coins. This is where the end of the level is. There's way more birds here as Vera only moves. And the path continues up. Screw it. Go. know what I said before, but I also know that I wouldn't have made that run. I do need those other coins. Nope, I made it. It's fine. I was prepared to restart, but... Well, now I need to restart. Really? I can't fit in a circle. There it is. These three, thank you. To move forward, just in case. Okay. Preparations that were not necessary. This time, they were not necessary. I should specify. I probably could have gone that last one, but it's nothing. But hey, it's 8 seconds I didn't have before. Okay. Just gotta ride this part out. Oh, are you kidding me? I failed that to a perspective trick I couldn't even see. Thanks, camera. That's a Super Sami roll I'm used to. And the stun locks. Yes. Never get enough of those. You again. Thank you. It didn't take me as many tries to get to the regular stage, which, by the way, is the exact same. Sorry, by regular stage, I mean like regularly as Vera, but specify that. It took me like 3 tries. This here, I've taken about double that, and I've gotten to where the checkpoint would be once. I even got to the part that I actually considered to be difficult. Some of that I can knock up to game jank, but most of it is just being bad at games. But I'll land this time. Yeah. Okay. Coin count is doing well. Honestly, maybe I should have just stayed there. I would have still known what it is up till this point, because of how the camera was angled. One second. It wouldn't have mattered. The stun exists. Be as frustrating as just insta-death, but for some reason, it's more frustrating. again. It's not too hard to get all those if you just keep the rhythm going. No. Okay. Do rhythm anything for me is a Herculean task, but sometimes it can be done. Just gonna wait for the platform to go on its own. I mean, there's no real reason to put myself in danger. I'm pretty sure Sami could have made that jump. Do it. Considering in 9 cases out of 10, Bear is just Sami but better in every way. Wins. Oof, that was way too close. I was trying to do the wall jump when I really didn't have to, and he guessed us. Wait, the owl, not the owls. The birds didn't come this time. Did they bug out? Well, you won't hear me complaining. Let's go. There we go. Secret exit. Now let's go. I was stuck there a bit longer than I probably should have been, but hey, I got all the secret levels in World 3. So I still have to go back to 1 and 2, but I do not have to go back to 3. So frosty uphill battle. So this level's probably going to be every bit as painful for Bear as it was for Sami, because the gimmick doesn't really have anything to do with being airborne or not. And frankly, you have so little time between the wind gusts that trying to do any crazy skips just wouldn't be feasible. Honestly, if they was feasible, I would have done them with Sami already. No, I can't move. We know like wind. I forget I have manual camera control. Like, it's a little thing, but it adds up. It's time. Ugh. Just the last time. So... At least it's easy at times. Like, the wind's consistently 3 seconds. Or about 3 seconds, so... As long as you know that, like, you can just look at the timer at the top screen and like, start moving. Or, of course, whenever these things are on screen, because like, they're perfect visual indicators. Get to the camera this time, so that I don't fall to my doom. No. I wasn't following my own advice. It's 4 seconds out of time. It broke its own rule. Yeah, this stage still blows. Doesn't matter which one you play as. Just gonna let the wind blow again. Have the extra split second. Oh, right, this. It's even harder now. You pretty much have to stop now. And there's no checkpoint, so you have to go back to the start. Oh no. Okay. No. Go. Okay. I was trying my hardest to save that. It wasn't going to happen, but I was just hoping against hope. No. Spent way too long dealing with this nightmare Sami to fall for its tricks again. It's just, please, let me through and suffer in a completely new way, please. Really I'm deaf. Actually, no, it's fine. I didn't actually waste any more time than it otherwise would have. Bounced on the thing. Okay. Did what I was trying to this time. It blocked the wind. Oh! Alright. Made it. The first stage was like, I think it might be harder for Vera because the wind works against her weakness. Mind you, it's only really an issue in like one spot. But that spot's also really bad for Sami, so... Anyway, let's go. It's 11, so going to Toxicity City. This is the one with the rising acid, right? Yes, it is. This one can probably be broken in half as Vera. Oh my goodness. I actually remember this as being a secret level, so probably shows all you need to know about that one. Just how they changed the level design around here, because it looks like it has changed. Forgot how cruel the timer is. You gotta be moving. Okay, so what if I just skip across? Like, there's nothing stopping me. No, if anything, it's easier. It's mirror mode. It's the consequence of trying to do the skippy stuff. Ran out of time. the toxic goop covered things I needed, and yeah, it was bad. Okay, so if I go up here, that might be doable. It would skip the entire stage. Which, oh no, boo-hoo, what a tragedy. If I can bounce off that, I'm sure like I'd be able to figure it out. It's not that far away. I just can't land on it. Not precise enough as a player. Okay, there. No, it doesn't work. Is there another trick to this? I mean, I can skip here. Oh, this is after the... Okay, this is not what I was expecting. But it works. Skips to the spring I was failing at earlier. Still a big skip. Ah, no. Yeah, I gotta see the weapon now. Fell for it again. I was going backwards instead of forward. Again. It's the coin path. And then here's switch. Make this nope. I think I know what I have to do though, and this part's fine. I can still do the skip, no problem. Don't screw up again, it's this way. This part's fine. Yep, there it is. I didn't have enough speed. 30 seconds, let's go. It wasn't too bad. Hindsight balloon flight. Oh, this one. Yep. This one's probably going to be trivial as Vera. Considering how she operates with balloons versus how Sami does. He was locked in the stage. They put coin pads here, they know what you're gonna do. I think the issue here is gonna be time. Because grabbing coins is such a chore. To do. This stupid locked camera, I can't see where anything is. Whoa, okay, not the skip I was expecting, but frankly, it's better than the skip I was expecting, so we're gonna roll with it. This sent me soaring. Is this the end of the stage? I think it is. They cut out that entire auto-scroll section. Which, I mean, good riddance, but still. It's almost like they knew it was terrible. Then why'd you include it? You say, well, maybe so you could have a place to hide the raspberry, but no! The raspberry was in the final section! Had absolutely no reason to. Stop that, and I succeeded. In. Isn't a hard stage as very well, it's just the time that's hard. Made it hard by giving you virtually 0 coins to work with. It's there. Uh-oh, I thought that was closer than it was. Depth perception is a lie. Take that? Nope. Depth perception does not exist in the stage, I swear. Mind you, I still don't think it's particularly hard level, even with that handicap. It's just... I miss depth perception, that's all. Send tweet, that's all. Spike, okay. Kind of hoping gliding in and out would make it easier to grab those coins in a line. I mean, kind of, yes, no. That's my final answer. And yes, this is the end of the stage. To answer the question from 5 minutes ago. Let's go! Glacial Crack Drifter. Oh, this crap. Although it should be substantially easier as Vera. So no reason to assume it's going to be anywhere near as bad. But you don't have checkpoints, but I can glide over virtually every difficult part of this stage. Why would I care about something like that? The second I start losing control, oh no, just jump. You need a wacky puzzle. Yep. I didn't think of this part. Yeah, this is the part after that checkpoint where you're supposed to do the tongue puzzle. I was stuck here for ages, by the way. It was almost exclusively because the ice physics just did not want to work. I had my finger nowhere near the stop button, actually, game. So would you like to explain that one? It's the end of the level, isn't it? There's no collision. Well, there goes that theory. It's like, can I just glide over there? Nope. No, I cannot. Penguin wants to go over there, I'm not going to stop it, but No. Good penguin, walk off edge. It's the fate of all penguins. We will make penguins endangered again. One way or another. This is why I'm probably never going to have any deal with any animal conservation groups, you know, among other things. So much our greatest achievement. I told the world I wanted penguins to go extinct. Well, endangered at least. Already can be started on my comments about dolphins. Hey Spring, where are you? There it is. Get me the height. I got some height, but not the height. What's going here? Okay. Just gonna skip as much as possible. I mean, like, yeah, I'm sure that's why those guys are there. I really wish those icebergs had collision. Don't stomp this time. Good. I should have died there, but I'm glad I didn't. The penguin, if you don't just walk into the... No. Bad penguin, I mean... To be fair, the penguin did walk into the void like I asked, so not regard good penguin. No! Got one chance left. Nope. Penguin. I like your mohawk. Not sure if I like much else about you. Not be overspoken like how great it is the glide has something that's effectively a double jump. It's like an air flip. Like it's not a proper double jump, but it's functionally similar to one. The next one, yeah. Here we go. This time the spring worked. Can't break this level as much as I thought I could. I don't know what just happened to Vera's model, but something magical definitely just happened. Nice thing about this stage is that it gives a lot of coins. So you can get the coins again. A little short on coins compared to the last few times, but it's fine. He's never really in danger of running out, so eh. Next one, yep. Back to this nightmare again. That stupid penguin glitch. Hey, follow me into the abyss. Good. Good dumb penguin. I can skip that whole other area because that was just raspberry stuff. So stage clear. Let's go. Never built Ice Palace? I do not remember you at all. I'm sure something's gonna show up that's like, oh yeah, that terrible level. Fog is so bad here. Is there anything over here pertains? Meanwhile, look. There is something here. No, I'm not giving up on that easy. Now that I know there's something there. I don't think it's feasible. There's just not enough height. And after a couple seconds, Farrah just falls like a rock. Though I might be trying to glide from the wrong spot. That is a very real possibility. I need to be able to make that without the wind, but I'm still gonna go for wind just to ensure that I make it. Stomping is a no-go. Stomping actually makes me too high. This game is so anything but cooperative. Once again, I just bumped off. It's going at a really weird angle that time though, so bumping off makes sense. Oh, that would have been perfect, but I didn't land it. So I'm gonna have to land there, jump, then immediately stomp. Definitely putting more effort into this than it's worth, but I also remember really disliking World 3, so I'd rather not play that beat for beat with no checkpoints. Really, any time. Can't forget about that little detail. We made it. Okay. It's going to slow go down. Just because I don't know where this leads yet. Once I go through it once, I'll probably be fine to just glide over. Okay, so it's just on the other side. It's not a huge platform, but it's bigger. Yeah, now I remember this stage. It was dumb. I hated it. It's like basically every other level in level 3. Nope, nope, land. No stun locking allowed today. I'm pretty sure the owl's on the other side of those two. That's the part that stings. Stupid skip to get around. It's probably worth about half a checkpoint. Absolutely. Means I have to play less of Super Sami roll. Nothing more needs to be said. Restoration. It was really low. Or really high, I mean. It's not even that full height of the platform. This is a bad thing in that case. Okay, so hear me out. How much am I actually skipping? Basically nothing, of course. Yeah, forget skipping a checkpoint's worth. I'm skipping like 10 seconds when I do it optimally. I think I was like a frame or two away from hitting the death barrier. Bad game. Don't do that. Oh, help. Doing a timed out on my furthest attempt. I do think saving those 10 seconds is probably still worth it. Way less time on this section too, which good. Wasted a lot of time there versus the so less time is good. Just for fans, but it wouldn't be worth the 3 seconds I'd be getting back. No, bad. It. Trying to see if I can at least see it in the stage. I think that platform had the owl. I couldn't actually see said owl, so it's in the air. This purple one's the one that pushes me far enough. Their breath, because that seems to be pretty close as an indicator. Okay. We have even more time last time, but time is only ever really concerned with one attempt. Every other attempt, it's been the ice physics fighting me. What am I even doing? Just glide over it. Who cares? Wasn't the end. The end is never the end is never. Oh, there's the owl. Go. This is going to be the longest part of the game so far, by far. Ah, yes, the ghost level. Can I still hit the trees for... Nope. I'm really glad this gimmick only ever appeared once. I gotta say. Really glad it only ever showed up once. They could have made this an absolute nightmare. Land, doesn't matter. Sing. Stuns on that. I'm gonna start being a pain about it. Like, if I get stunned, I reset. Button. It's going perfect until then. I think we can do the final section of this level. I just remember that it's the one that had all the switches everywhere. I'll let this one because I don't think there's any way of getting out of that without getting stun locked. Stage, I never actually properly played it as Sami. I skipped a bunch of it and I used tongue shenanigans for it. They aren't really giving me an alternative to Zvera here. Sure, there's spring, but yeah, you see the problem with the spring? Oh, just go in a circle. Yeah, I could look at that. I know I mentioned an old part, but it bears up being like a guarantee this game had no QA testers or anything. Like, they just had the devs playing it and they just got so good at the game that they had no idea how hard they had actually made their game. So, happened before, happened again, and it probably happened here. Can't even grab all the points. Okay, there. Too many flames. I cannot hit thing. Like, you have to just glide into it purposely, which situations like this are like the few situations where getting a double jump out of the glide is a bad thing. Don't know how I avoided a stun there, but I did. Well, I mean, I got my stun fill. So saving that. It was done. These flames are miserable. Feel pretty good in saying this is another level that's harder as Vera than it was with Sami. There's not a lot of those, but they exist. Unlocks are just... Grudge stun natives? Playing that game again. You're just gonna stun lock me until the time runs out again. Can't grab these last 3 coins. The flames are catching up. I had to wiggle a bit. Alright, well... I've made it to this part. Well, I had made it to that part. He missed the cosmic clones. Physically possible. We're missing cosmic clones. It, and even if I didn't stun lock. Depth perception's hard. Especially when so many levels are insistent on blocking your view. That kind of actually saved me, so thanks stun. Once in a blue moon it can be good. Never count on it doing so, but it can. If I make the blue, nope. We're gonna have to do Tower of Chaos 3 after this. This previous part was like an hour long. This one's an hour 20 as of now. It's going to get longer. Next part, I'm definitely splitting into maybe 3 for World 4. I just wanted to see how long it would take me to get through to the worlds, but it's this long, I'm not doing it again. Like, I have a healthy backlog, especially of Sami, so that's why I didn't really mind wasting the time today, but... It's not something I'm gonna... You can barely see that spinning ring outline too, but it's like super high up from where you're gliding. Just a shame, but it makes sense. Oh, I got them off. Up here, I am not going through that circle, whatever it is again. Okay, fine, take the launcher. I don't know how that damaged me. He's never done that before. So many ones. What? I'm gonna confirm that theory I said earlier. You know what? No. I get more time from this. Screw it. That's worth it. The stun lock worked against you, game. I feel the need to go around these this time. That wasn't even skip related, that was just... I lost my angle. This part I can do normally. Or semi-normally. Like that. I messed up the spring. Fine. The bounce didn't push me in the right direction this time. Instead he had stun. Beat it. Too much fire. Way too much fire. The stun didn't help me there. There's something I honestly should have experimented for, and I'm kind of upset at myself for not. That's the first one. It'd be good to know that's a... But also, can I just not trigger the girl? Can I just lie? Oh yeah! You can just not trigger her. The issue is the death barrier is so freaking low. I cannot get within, I'd say, around where that shadow gets. I don't think it's doable. Just curious if you're in the airspace of there. Yeah, I even got a momentum rolling start on now, and it still wasn't enough. And I triggered the ghost that time, so it doesn't matter. I give. It's probably doable to get rid of the ghosts. But... I'm stuck here. You don't land that first try, it's over. Push me the wrong direction. The bounce again. The stun. It barely even has bounces, and the few that I do are the bane of my existence because of all these flames. I don't know if I consider this level easier or harder as Vera compared to seeing it. I don't know. It's a terrible stage for the exact same reasons for both. It is exploit potential, obviously, but it's not enough to get around the fire. Okay, the stun worked this time. I got double stun, but it doesn't matter. Angel trick for the cosmic clones, and it mostly works in this game. If they're getting a little too close, just jump. Would have been a death, but I'm glad it wasn't. That should have been good enough, but I didn't stomp. That's the only reason I didn't pass. Like, it would have been close, but being close is fine. It's getting stun locked. Exactly what I did not want to happen. Okay. I did get onto the spring. That's the important part. Getting stunned on that is a death sentence. The point where I really wish it was just Mystico, and if they had an actual health system instead. You know, it's the most basic complaint I've had this entire game. It helps. Those things of the fire will be on the wall. Yep. It's a mess. Give me a second. Okay. Bounced the wrong way. It doesn't happen very often, but it does. As I said that, it is now going to happen every time when I try it from now on. That's just how this works. Let's Play Curse. It's been rebranded as like Streamer's Curse for like Twitch users. Like it's the same thing. Excellent. Which means something else needs to go horribly wrong to take its place. Stop. I need to get on there, and the fire's not letting me. That would have been easy if the fire didn't screw me over. Okay, this is a little stupidly hard without the fire. You didn't need the fire added. Just play that one level of Mario Galaxy and think, wow, we should do that. And not think through the consequences. Oh, I don't know. And Mario Galaxy is used as a bonus challenge, and never as like a main obstacle. Oh gee, I wonder why they did it that way. Stun, but it's fine. Triple stun because my jump didn't work. Doesn't work again. To be able to like finish off Super Saiyan Roll today, and like, it is not going to happen. Not with this level taking this long. Remember when I said that this part's going to be like, oh, an hour and a half, and that was going to be impressive? Ah! 2 hours is my new estimate. Don't forget, we still have the Tower of Chaos. I believe I'm not getting any of this out because it would take a lot longer than a day to upload. I think I was nowhere near popular enough to justify hiring an editor. Put a couple zeros behind my subscriber count and then I'll talk about that. Okay, that part went pretty well. Too fast. It's just stopped working again. That's always great. Good boy. Done. It's fine. First. It's locked. They don't always when you're stunned, which is so confusing. If they didn't lock every... What the... The game thought I was falling, but it wasn't. I was grounded the whole time. Okay. Why did I do that to myself? I can't blame the game for that one, that was just me being dumb. Okay, made it here. As I have definitely confirmed by now, means nothing. Let's see. Too low every time. The glide's not giving me the distance anymore. I'm not really sure why I just stopped suddenly, but it did. I don't even know what just happened. I stomped and the game said, no, you're actually you're in the death plane. Work this time. It was a major panic, but it's fine. Through those. The fire won't block me on the mushroom. That would be great. I am definitely not counting on that happening, but... Didn't block me? Got it! Get me out of this nightmare. Worst levels for Vera so far by a mile. Especially baffling because, like, the rest of World 3 really hasn't been that bad for her. It's been way better for her than it ever was for, uh-oh. For Sami is what I was gonna say. So, wall jumps are completely out of the question, I think. Might be doable from over there. Could try from the monkey statue, but I feel like that would come with its own baggage. If the speaker told there's no ghosts, and move on. Oh, camera's stuck being terrible. Get in there. Oh. Now. Just trying to get those coins. getting stunned. Okay. Timer is definitely tight. I did skip a bunch of coins here because of that. I don't think it's just a stun lock waiting to happen. Like a true stun lock. Being unable to move. Things than I ever did before. Except for the first time. The first time was apparently a miracle job. Nothing that us mere mortals can ever hope to replicate. I was right there. I didn't even need a second. I needed like a quarter of a second to make it. That's frustrating. Come on. It's another miracle! Did it! That's ice. I was going so slow on it before, but like I'm so paranoid. Running out of time after literally losing down to like a quarter of a second. I'm taking every shortcut I possibly can. I mean, I got them all, but at what cost? Just to skip this because I really can't. Two points. Can I just yeah. I have way more time this way too. Didn't win for everyone. Once the timer started, I was getting messed up by it. Spike's like, nah, it's over. Did it. Now I just have to get the boss. This can do again. You just look vulnerable at all times. Not. But you look that way. Alright, Albert the 7th. Reactor beam already, you just spit out your fire. That was not fire. I guess it was an insignificant amount of fire when I gave my hand, but you know what I mean. Anyway, 2 down. Dark beam? No, it's missiles again. Now it's track beam or now it's the flames? I don't know, maybe missiles again. Okay, just no track beam again. Oh, achievement unlocked. Frigid Frosty Falls Clear. I'm gonna go and just go back to like World 1 and clear a stage, just so I don't have to go through that again. Because I'm assuming that the autosave didn't trigger. But in the meantime, I'll give my outro. Thank you all for watching. Next time we're going to World 4. I'm going to have to figure out something about these owls too. I might actually do that next time. Like, I'll just look off screen, try to figure out where these are. And then it's be like, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll mention it next time. There's a giant balloon at them now. There's no gold now. I was just wondering, because I'm pretty sure one of them is the level they completely changed. So yeah, until next time, take care, stay safe, have a good one, bye-bye. This part is like 3 times as long as average. Ugh.